more so.
TRIO is a government-funded program that has tons of resources.
They help you with real-life problems.
If you didn't know how to write a resume when coming here, TRIO will help you do that, and they'll help you apply for scholarships.
Time management.
They helped me to fund a mentor for my business classes.
I took statistics over the summer, and if it wasn't for one of the tutors at TRIO that helped me, I don't think I would have passed.
There's a student services office.
It says the Success Center. It's kind of like the hidden gem in the school.
All the advisors are there. Really any time you can just pop right in, say hi, or you can make an appointment. I want to be a labor and delivery nurse.
To create my own business. That is my goal.
I would like to start my own clothing store.
My dream is to be a chiropractor.
It's not easy to be in college, and I need someone to say, hey, you can do this.
Once I got into the nursing program, I went straight to TRIO. I told Terry, I just got accepted, I'm crying, and she was there to celebrate with me. And
they push you to succeed.
They understand me, support me, and encourage me to do better.
Yeah, for me, TRIO is a family.
I'm just very grateful for TRIO because their tutoring program really helped me out throughout my college journey.
They have so many resources.
You have your advisor, you have all that tutoring.
It's free. Anyone can apply.
If you don't apply, you don't know what it has for you.
They've helped me so much just being here.
I mean, it's awesome. It's unlike anywhere I've ever really played before. When you're this close to the court, not a lot of college courts especially are like that. But no, I mean, it's awesome when you get to turn around after you hit a three and you're close enough to give the guys on the bench high fives, or turn around and look at your buddies in the stands and give them high fives. So it's a good feeling when you hit one right in front of either one of those.
Like, when I go in, I just want to do whatever I can to help us as a team.
The better that I work with everybody else, the more that you can see it on the scoreboard.
I mean, we all flow together, so whoever's hot, we just try to give them the ball. And we're a family, so, you know, if someone's hot, give them the ball, and they're going to do their thing. And if they don't have it, the ball's always going to come back around. That's what you got to think. And we're all here to win, so, I mean, one prize, you know?
It's just about being a team player. My job is my energy off the bench and my aggressiveness on defense and offense, so I did with that today.
Goal headed away by the Knights. Isidoro Dominguez played outside. Atwood, shot, goal! That was not Atwood, it was 20-2. Sasha Bruno kissed that off the underside of the crossbar. And it's 2-0. A goal in the 6 minutes. So 2 early goals for Central Maine. And Sasha Bruno has his first.
It's all about chemistry and gelling and playing together.
Back to front of the net.
All those little things to make you what you are.
1, 2, 3, 0.
Let's go.
1, 2.
Yeah, we're strong on family here. Like, I look at all my teammates as my brothers, and that's how we carry ourselves on and off the court.
You heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
So we'll save that for between innings.
One out here. That pitch driven to left, and that one's going to be a track meet as the left fielder Wilcox will track that one down. Ducharme scores. McWhinney scores. Hooker rounds third, and he will score. That'll go in as a 3-run homer for Keith Hooker, and the Mustangs take a 5-0 lead.
Have to find somewhere that you feel comfortable.
Having positive relationships and having people that you can connect with.
That's a big reason why I decided to come. They're going to treat you as family.
I didn't want to just be like lost in the crowd someplace. I wanted to make connections with people.
There's so many reasons why I chose CMCC.
Everybody here has your best interest at heart.
CM is such a close-knit college that they actually do care about you being successful.
When I went from high school to college, I was extremely nervous. Once I got here and realized what it was like, it's a lot of fun.
From the moment I started correspondence with CMCC, they were just always checking up on me. It clearly lined out for me what I needed to do to get here.
The college is really committed to making sure to stay on top of the latest technology.
The instructors here, they're so passionate about what they do.
There's a great student-teacher ratio. I wasn't just a number in the crowd.
They work really well on a one-on-one basis with the students to make sure you understand the material.
I didn't want to go into debt when I went to college.
I've saved thousands of dollars.
Campus is great.
Everything is right here, so it's easy.
I mean, it's a small campus, so they always have activities for us to do.
I've never been part of a team like this before.
You just come together on and off the court. That's what really pushes CM over the top of everybody else.
Anybody that steps foot on this campus won't want to go anywhere else.
It's a great place to go to get your start and to determine where you'd like to go in the future.
I can easily transfer credits to any college of my choice.
If you have a good foundation like Central Maine Community College gives you, you can really go anywhere with it.
My whole experience here has just been building up my confidence.
For me, this is my place. This is my home.
It's one of the greatest decisions I ever made.
We welcome you to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College. We get set for men's basketball battle. Logan Myers joining us. Port Macquarie, Australia. Logan, you're a long way from home.
Yeah, it is a long way.
And it's snowing out.
It is snowing.
It's going to be a little different, but the good thing is we're playing here in the cozy confines of Kirk Hall. Beautiful venue for you to be playing at here. How's your adjustment been going here so far, both school-wide and athletically, Logan?
Yeah, basketball's, I'm finally adjusting to the physicality and speed, different to playing at home, but yeah, school's getting through it, which is good.
Almost set for exams and all that, and it's a early start to a season here. How does this compare the season that we're playing here to how you played ball at home?
Yeah, well, our season in Australia starts in like February and finishes like June, July.
Yeah.
But it's through winter as well. There's seasons differences, so it's different, but still the same.
So you're finding your role expanding here, and Coach is pretty clear on what his expectations are for you as an individual player and as part of the team player here. And so talk a little bit about your adjustment, from Australia here to the States, and how you feel your game's coming along, Logan.
Yeah, so in Australia I was a lot more of like an on-ball player and bigger role in scoring, but here I can just step back and shoot and really do what I do best, which is good and helps me get through, build confidence to where I hopefully have a bigger role in the future.
Well, Logan, it's amazing how the pipelines open up between here, this little hamlet here in central Maine, to your country in Australia. And it's amazing how many Australians have come in to play here. And it's a welcoming place for you to play
it
here.
Is good. I've been welcomed by everyone.
Talk a little bit about that, how the international flavor. You've got the UK kids, you've got Australia kids, you've got local kids. And how do you all come together? What's the magic formula?
I think just seeing each other every day, living with each other, we can all just adjust, know where everyone is at all times. Everyone's really welcoming and nice, similar interests, so it's, pretty easy.
And I'm sure we see your family watching down in Australia. So one of the things I'm going to get, Jim Toomey's always on the time here. I'm actually going to get a clock so we can put it up at some time so we show exactly what time it is in Australia when your folks are getting up sometimes really early. It's already Monday over there, so they're up early watching.
I think it's about midday at the moment.
Midnight, okay. So they'll be up overnight watching the game, live as well.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic here. We welcome you here to Munsing Media. We love covering all our kids here from Central Maine Community College, a great representative of your country, and continued good success, Logan, here at Central Maine Community College.
Thank you.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We're about 8 minutes away from tip-off here from Kirk Hall. Thank you, Logan Myers, and good luck tonight, Logan. Go get him.
Thank you.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. Leveling the playing field for everybody. USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. Leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of an organization like the USCA. USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. Leveling the playing field for everybody. provides a great opportunity. Just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like VSU.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like VSU.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity.
We're getting ready to what be a good matchup here. I want to thank Logan Myers coming on with us and sharing some of his insight on what it takes to be a student athlete, and particularly so far away from home. Welcome his family in Australia. Well, Macquarie, Australia, for Logan. It's amazing how the kids come here and assimilate themselves into the culture that is Central Maine Community College. Very welcoming atmosphere. Should be a terrific contest here tonight. Kudos to the officials for getting here, realizing, oh, everybody's waiting for us. Really not our fault, but they hustled up, and we will start this game about 20 minutes early, so that's a good thing with the weather conditions outside. We should have put an outdoor camera there to bring in the conditions for you, but we got some snow flying outside, and first snow of the year, and it's one of those things. Particularly, we talked to our folks that aren't native New Englanders. The first snowfall of the season is always an adventure because it's like everybody forgets about how to walk in it, how to drive in it, and it'll be a demolition derby out there. Chris and I heading home. We got to go, about 30 miles to up to Gardner. North from here is where I live, and Chris lives in the surrounding area, Pittston. So we'll just creep along and take it slow. But before that, we got basketball battle. Let's go to Steve English, the voice of Mustang basketball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's men's basketball game between the Vermont Tech Knights and your Central Maine Mustangs. Before we introduce the teams, we would like to recognize our sponsors: Sam's Italian Shops, Investment Executives, Central Maine Conditioning Clinic, Paychecks, Northeast Divine, Munzing Media, and the Quality Inn and Suites. We encourage you to patronize their establishments. First, for the starting lineup for the Knights. Number 1, Romel Watts. Number 2, Tyler Allen. Number 5, Jalen Calvin. Number 13, Xavier Ivory. And number 15, Lovell Hayes. The Knights are head coached by Jamal Hughes and assisted by Brian Bernard. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Manchester, New Hampshire, number 3, Cam Pollock. From Norfolk, Connecticut, number 12, Colin Wilson. From Auckland, New Zealand, number 21, Boston Caldwell. Number 23, from Queensland, Australia, Jackson Birmingham. And last but not least, from Port Macquarie, Australia, number 34, Harry Bates. Head coach for the Mustangs is Dave Gagne. He is assisted by Steve Carey, Corey Davis, Malik Farley, and Jared Rubin.
Getting set to go here for the tip-off. Harry Bates stepping in for your Mustangs. Watts. And it'll be won by the Mustangs, Birmingham. Back out to Cam Pollock. Wilson. Colin got the start last night, had some high energy minutes. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Harry Bates loops it inside to Wilson. Out of bounds. Was it touched? It wasn't. Turnover. We get the official time in New Zealand. It's 11:40 a.m. Love it. Floater, a little short. That was Calvin. You're going to see a lot of him. Caldwell ahead of the pack. Goes up, can't get it. Follow Wilson, kicks it back outside to Bates for 2. Jalen Calvin is a dynamic player. He had a heck of a game last night. He'll control the ball a lot here for the Knights. Makes things happen for them. Lightning quick. Can shoot from the outside. Yes, he can. Right on cue does Calvin. Hits a 3. 3-2. This ought to be an entertaining tilt. Cam Pollock calls out the offense. Half-court set. Birmingham goes through. Try to get the Bates turned over. Watts got it. Left side kick there, and shot by Ivy, no good. Another opportunity coming. Calvin directing traffic. Calvin runs into Birmingham and travels. Mustang basketball here on the turnover. Little pressure here. Caldwell's got an open look. Layup. That open look for Boston. Five, 3. Good defense. Mustangs. Ahead. Wilson lays it up out. Bates banging for the rebound. Harry's got it back outside to Caldwell. That one's going to go high. Wilson, as he does, can leap through the roof. Five, 3, just underway. Kick back outside. Down to 9. Fade away for 2. Jalen Calvin. Pollock with it. In the corner, tipped away and out of bounds. Right off our wire. Well, unfortunately, once again, the live stats not updating. Maybe it's a weather issue with the internet or what, but not sure. Stay at it. That ball's legal, but it's legal for Allen for 2. 7-5. Birmingham wants him to go through. Wilson, he's in the paint, got to get out. Pollock in the corner. Back out with it. Birmingham dishes inside and turnover Mustangs. Coach Gagne wants timeout. Little helter-skelter offense here so far. Maybe, Chris, you can go ask him if there's trouble with the live stats here. Chris going to check on that. 7-5 just underway here. 16-18 left, as you see in the clock. Yeah, it's a Wi-Fi issue here, internet issue here at the venue, so they're not able to populate the live stats. So it may come back up. We'll see. 7-5. Oh, they got it to Calvin on the fly, but he wasn't able to control it. So we'll see what the Mustangs do after coming out of the timeout. Give and go, Caldwell. Get it back outside. Wilson inside to Bates. Bates to Wilson, goes up. He gets knocked to the floor, and foul's going to be on Watts. First personal foul, team first. Colin Wilson. First one's all net. Wilson out of Norfolk, Connecticut. Told the interesting story about him trying out for the developmental team, and Coach Carey's seen him doing that, says, Coach Gunny, come in, we'll look at this kid. Next thing he knows, he's on the varsity team. Played a backup role, now he's starting. Good lesson for everybody. Dip to the corner, 3 there, rolls out high, and there's Wilson on cue with the rebound. Ahead, here come the Mustangs full gallop. Pollock's got a look, going to hold it now, bring it back out, try to dip it inside to Bates. No go. Looped ahead and counted and one. Kyla Allen on the sneak away there. Knights in a battle yesterday with the Moose, went right down to the wire. Jonas Medfu hit a shot that won it. With about 1.4 seconds left. Actually 2.4. Caldwell. Dip to Bates. Give and go to Birmingham. He somehow controlled it to Wilson. Floated up. It won't go. Wilson scrapes for the rebound. We got a push. It's going to be on Wilson. 9-7. Knights up by 2. Mustangs used some pressure defense yesterday, and they step it up here. Birmingham will pick up on Calvin. Calvin goes left side, gets switched off. He's got the big man on him. Bates, he senses it and takes him to the hole. But good defense by the Mustangs. Nonetheless, got some help on it. Birmingham inside. Wilson. Try to get Hathaway. No look pass. And we'll get a foul. Going to be on Wilson, I think, there as Ivy came in.
Mustang foul number 23, actually Birmingham, his first, his third.
Good hands down here, guys. Good hands. Good up.
Ivy on the line for
White Hathaway in the game. First one's out. Jeremiah Simeon. Another Norwalk, Connecticut native in the game here. Missing both, and Mustangs board. Birmingham. Comes Birmingham. No look pass to Caldwell. Reverse layup up and in. Pretty good. Look there and finish on the break. Birmingham with a good pass. Calvin. Calvin getting the scoring done. Hathaway puts it up, pops it home. Wyatt Hathaway with the quick answer. And we're tied at 11. Got ourselves some makings of a high scoring tilt here. Calvin looked away, then launched a 3. Wilson rebound. Birmingham almost lost the handle, got it back. Caldwell, open look. He'll knock that down 9 times out of 10. (14-11). Calvin holds. Gets it off now on the elbow here to Hayes. Hayes Swings it back to Calvin. Calvin going to run the offense from there. That's a long shot outside. And good offensive rebound. The give, the bump. Good foul. They're going to make him earn at the free throw line. Lamel Watts will go to the line, but he'll have to earn
about
it.
free
You'll see
college?
it here on the
It's free.
skip pass and then back
It's
outside
free.
to Caldwell in
Recent high school
Boston.
graduates from the classes of 2020,
Knocks
21,
one home.
22, and 23.
Watts will have 2. Got the first one. Check-in's coming. TJ Knight, 33, checks into the game. Chris Marino into the game. Logan Myers comes into the game as well for the Mustangs. Malik Foster in the game. And here comes the pressure. So they brought a pressure unit in. Pollock up and over. They got an open man. Hathaway for 3. Yeah, that's a nailer. So they pressed him. They broke the press. Wyatt was sitting there and waiting for the ball. And when he got it, bang, as Jim Toomey would say. Off balance shot. Rebound Myers. Logan rips board. Here come the Mustangs. Cam Pollock. Late arrival. And up and in. Simeon. So Jeremiah running the floor. Came in as a trailer. Called for the ball. And Jeremiah with a good finish. 5-point lead. 19-13. Calvin going to roll one home again. They've got 15 points. We don't have stats working here today. But I got to think Calvin's probably got about. Out of those 15, I'm saying he's got about 8 or 10 of them. They'll give us paper sheets at each timeout. They're able to run them off. Early on, Calvin had a quick 5. 19-15. Here comes the pressure. Last time, Mustangs kicked for a 3. So Pollock stands out high and directs the offense. Foster. Myers on the elbow. Turns, pops. In and out. Calvin. Ahead. Marino got a 3. 19-18. 1-point lead here for the Mustangs. Simeon up and in. Jeremiah Simeon. It's made an immediate impact. Back down the other way. Celius on a sneak away, and we go back and forth. So Knights basketball. Knocked away, let's see. No foul called. It's Knights basketball. Calvin goes, left hand. Takes it in, fades away. Can't get it in, and nice tie-up. Logan Myers got his hands on that one, caused the tie-up. So on the possession arrow, the Knights will keep possession. They're playing hog ball right now. Keep away. Keeping it away from the Mustangs. Mustangs with a 1-point lead. I don't know what we're bringing something out on the floor. Somebody got a cut or something? I didn't see what they're putting a piece of tape down? Can you zoom in and we can see what's happening there, Andrew? Gonna need a focus.
TJ, stay focused.
Not sure what we were doing there. I'm going to have to get an explanation for that. Put some tape down on the floor. No, they're trying to mark that 18-inch mark, and what a play that was for Calvin. He's a fun guy to watch. Comes Simeon the other way. Simeon go up, he'll get fouled. Well, one of the things you can't do is you make a great play, everybody can't stand around cheering for you. You got to get back on defense. I think that's what Coach Jamal Hughes was saying, upset with his team not getting back. They gave up the break, and now Simeon's at the line. Jeremiah with an impactful first 10 minutes of this game. Caldwell come back in. Birmingham will come back in. Maya's out. Foster out, but Jeremiah Simeon, impactful. Both ends of the floor. One-point lead here for the Mustangs. It's been as competitive as we thought it was going to be at the outset of the game. Sully has got it back outside now to Jalen Calvin. He's going to have, as he always does, a major impact on this game. Harry Bates going to get called on the foul. TJ Knight at the free throw line. First one's good. I see Coach Morong is watching. If you saw that little thing with the tape out on the floor, Coach, maybe you could enlighten us as to what it is. They put adhesive tape down on the floor. Comes Cam Pollock back outside Birmingham, swings it to Caldwell inside to Bates. Bates spins in trouble, and Caldwell came hard, puts it up, and then going to get called on the offensive foul. Dave's a little incredulous. Coach Gagne says to Caldwell, hey, listen, that was a great take. I heard him say it. That was a great take. Let it go. Knights up by 1. Marino, he came in the game immediately, hit a 3. Celius, Calvin, stops, pops, doesn't get the roll, got the rebound up and in. That was Celius board banging. Comes Caldwell. Birmingham, no look pass to Hathaway, and going to call a foul on Birmingham. Said he was out of control after the pass. So back-to-back offensive fouls called against the Mustangs have taken away scoring opportunities. Knights by 3. Jalen Calvin called on the offensive foul. So they're contesting it. And refs put the tight calls on tonight. Kids will have to adjust. Boston Caldwell trying to swing away. He does. Gets free for a shot. Puts it up and in. Boston with a 3. Caldwell leading scorer here for the Mustangs. Wi-Fi issue here at the venue. They're not able to populate the live stats. Hopefully that comes back. Jalen will pop it outside, take a look at it, admire it, and say, hey, that was a heck of a play. It was. Comes the pressure. Chang. Rocco off to Caldwell. Get it to the hot hand. They do. In and out. Won't go. Caldwell chases. Shot down. Cam Pollock read it and went to the spot that he could receive the pass back. Boston stops, pops. Goal net. Boston. Call the fire department because Boston's on fire. 29-28. They give it back to Celius. He goes in, won't go. Tough rebound underneath. Good play, Harry Bates, the other side, up and laid in by Rocco Chain. And then knocked out of bounds. I'm not sure what the call blocked there with a bunch of players. Nelson Nunez checks in the game. Checked in at that table. Almost pushed Chris and I over. Yeah, liability being so close by. Mustangs back up by 1. Well, strap yourself in. This is what we're going to have. Back and forth. Marino. On the roll. Good read by Wilson, but he couldn't. Got foul called. Okay. Wilson read it, came over, got the pass, and it's on Nelson Nunez. He's just in the game. They're going to have to stop this, I think, and get to the scorer's table. Pollock's got it. Chang. Up and floats it home. Rocco for 2. Little bump by Pollock, got away with it. We got bodies all over the floor here. My gosh. Leah put up and in. Steele lost out of bounds. Kenray in. Caldwell. That'll find him. They do. Stolen away. On the take, Marino. Going to give it off and laid up and in by Tyler Allen. Chang. Gets it back. In the corner, Caldwell. Knocked out of bounds. Knights basketball, they want to get going. One-point lead for the Knights, 33-32. This is just how the game went yesterday for them. Got to come down here if you want to go in.
Did y'all get it right? Because I wasn't in the game. Y'all just called my name. I said I got fouled. I'm one, but y'all called my name on the side.
Comes over here to Wilson. Thrown away. Watts will check back in. Jeremiah Simeon back in. Jeremiah had an impactful couple of minutes when he was in earlier. So he's back in earning those minutes. Wants to go, downshifts. Nice no-look pass. And Harry Bates feisty and up underneath. Jackson Birmingham, no-look pass in underneath. Got deflected back outside. There's your three-point shooter. Hathaway knocks it home. 35-35. Well, that was good offensive awareness by the Mustangs. And what looked like to be a helter-skelter affair, they found Hathaway. That's way outside and up and over, knocked out of bounds. Off the hands of Allen. We'll see it. And got Hathaway there, and it's all heck's breaking loose. They find him. They find him again as we come back live. Hathaway with it. And they'll say he's dragged his pivot foot, caused the travel. 35-35. 5:23 left here. As we said, this was the same type of game that the Knights played against UMA yesterday. It went back and forth, and as it did, it came right down the wire. Watts. Marino. Back to Watts. He's going to pop a long three. It's going to air up. Birmingham. Hathaway stops. Pops and rings her home. Well, earlier it was Boston Caldwell ringing home threes. And now Wyatt Hathaway picked up the mantle of firing the threes. Thrown away, out of bounds. Mustangs dug in on the D. Hazel checked back in, number 15. 3-point lead. Stay with us at halftime. Have the stats. Jeremiah, as we said, great minutes early. That's knocked away by Simeon. Calvin got it back off. Birmingham's shadowing Calvin almost in a denial front. They're going to get a timeout called, or no, it's going to turn over. Yeah, last couple of times down, noticing that Jackson Birmingham is playing tough denial type defense on Calvin. You know, the old style defense where you're not playing any help. Oh my gosh, you got to get a foul there. And stepping in on the foul, the ball was a little bit loose, but Level Hayes stepped in. Five-point lead here for the Mustangs. Rocco Chain will go to the bench. He had some good minutes. Wait a minute. Well, as we used to say in the side yard, we're going to have a do-over. No harm, no foul on that. No hiding when you hit the wrong thing on the score clock and the buzzer goes off. You can't say nobody heard it. Harry. Back outside to Caldwell. He's got it to Hathaway. Hathaway wants a pick by Bates. He takes the pick. He stops, he pops, won't go. Harry rocks it home. That's loose. Ahead to Hathaway. Got Birmingham, doesn't need him, puts it up and in. Wyatt Hathaway in that. Having a half. Timeout called by the Knights. Mustangs have gone off on the gallop. Leading at 44-35. Chris has been working hard, getting some replays, I think. I need that we've missed. Going to queue up one here. I think it's going to be the Harry Bates putback off the miss by. Comes in, gets the position, goes up quickly with it. Ring around the Rosie and home. Taking a look at the Brain Trust over there. Coach Gagne. Assistant coaches Jared Rubin, Steve Carey, Corey David. This year's captain, Cam Pollock. Giving you a look from one of our three cameras here tonight in Kirk Hall. Hope you enjoy Munson media coverage. This is our 8th game since noontime yesterday, so we've had a lot of fun here. We've been spending a lot of time here at Kirk Hall. Cozy Kirk Hall, as we like to call it. Stay with us at halftime. We're hoping she's still around, but the weather was bad. We're going to try to get Winnie LaRochelle on. She was Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Finished with 11 points. Women's game. Women's victory. They won 88-33. We get updated stats, which is great. I want to thank the guys for that. They'd have to do paper stats as the internet not working great here, so they can't populate it online. Into the corner. Won't go. Rebounds fought for. Still underneath. Knight's got it and swooping in late. I don't know. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Allen. Yeah, came in. Put it home. 44-37. Good job on the time after the timeout by the Knights. Cam Pollock. Caldwell's got 13 points. And so doesn't Hathaway. So a pair of 13-pointers. Got to go up. Simeon fighting for the rebound. Still on the floor. We're going to get a 1st and 10. Possession now is going to favor the Knights. Jalen Calvin, 14 points. So they got some discussion right down here at the scorer's table about whose possession it might be.
Yes, that is right.
So it'll be Mustang ball. Okay, that was good officiating there. The official noted that things hadn't changed as they should have. Comes out to Bates. Ball's loose. That thing's on the floor, and they're going to call a foul behind the play. And Coach Hughes is going to call on Watts. I don't know if we got to look at this. The official said, hey, he ran him over. So they got the call. We're going to be shooting here. Maybe Chris can give us a look at it here. See this thing unfold. So you're looking at number 1 Watts here as the ball gets scrambled out. Oh, I don't know. Ooh. Not shooting yet. 7 fouls on the Mustangs. Only 6, so no shots. They're looping into Caldwell, Boston. Comes out to Caldwell. He's got an open look. Rings it up and out. Good look, though. Comes Ivy. Pop from the corner is good. That was Allen again. Kyle Allen. Hathaway. Kicked it back out, but stolen away. Comes from Marino. This is Allen with it. Allen up and 4 fast points by Tyler Allen's got this thing close to a 3-point game. Mustangs a little lax with the ball. Simeon. Want to get it to Pollock to run the half-court offense. 1:38 left here. Cam Pollock, 14 on the shot clock. Caldwell holds. Gets a screen. Skipped into Bates. They tried to hand it off to Caldwell, but it was intercepted there. Ivy got it inside and up and in again by Allen. Allen's got 6 quick points. 1-point game now. Both teams capable of scoring quickly and in bunches. Hathaway got double, so he got it back outside to Simeon. Now Pollock's going to hold. 19 on the shot clock. Right side now held. Back out to Pollock. Caldwell in the corner. Pollock's got a rear shot. Took his offense, didn't get it. Caldwell kept it loose on the floor. Simeon's got it. Did he call timeout? He did. That's a great job. I think Cam Pollock called the timeout, but that was a great job by Cam. The captain taking charge of the situation. His player down on the floor, about to be possessed. The arrow would have favored the Knights. Pollock takes the timeout, saves the possession for the Mustangs. Still have 20 on the shot clock. Well, this is still going exactly how we thought it would. Our stats aren't quite up to date, but we did get them just a little bit ago. We told you Jason Calvin had 14. Allen at that time had 10, but he chipped in with 4 quick points, so he's up to about 14 or 16 points himself. So it's been Allen and Calvin for the Knights. Caldwell and Hathaway high scorers. Jeremiah Simeon, as we told you, good quality minutes for Jeremiah. He's got 8 points. Myers in. It's Myers, Pollock, Birmingham. Eli Bigelow in the game, 32. So foul was called on Pollock. Said he hand checked him or something here on the inbound. Not sure if we'll be able to see that, but final 46 seconds left. We'll stay with the live action right here. Calvin with it. Looped inside. Myers has got it. Bigelow with some good defense in there. Eli getting some quality minutes as well. Had a good game last night. Pollock. 6-second differential. Pollock lost the handle on it, gets it back. 14 on the shot clock all the way across here to Caldwell. Boston trying to shake loose. Boston goes. Kicks it to Bigelow. Wilson. Wilson went up, didn't get it. Fight for the ball. Scramble inside. Held ball. Going to favor the Knights. Well, one of the things that Coach Hughes talked about during that last time out, we could hear him say, every loose ball they're getting. We got to get on it. Well, they got on that one. They're listening to their coach. Kicked in, 7 seconds left. In the corner. It's off in time. Won't go. Tipped around, and that will do it. So the Mustangs in a hard-fought quarter will have a 1-point lead. At the break, they lead at 44-43. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have halftime activities from Kirk Hall. You're watching Mustang basketball on Munzing Media Sports.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena. We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together. That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Rob Munsing back here at Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College. Take a look at the halftime stats. Let's take a look at Vermont State University Randolph. They've got 43 on the board. Ramel Watts with 2. Tyler Allen, good first half for him. He's got 18 points. Jalen Calvin with 14 points. Chris Marino with 5. Brendan Celios with 2. TJ Knight with 2 points for their 43. Knights are shooting 18 out of 37, 48% from the three-point arc. They're 3 out of 9. 4 out of 7 from the free throw line. For your Mustangs, Cam Pollock. Good floor game, hasn't scored yet. He's got 4 assists. Colin Wilson's got 2 points. Boston Caldwell, hot early, 13 points. 3 out of 6 from beyond the arc, 5 out of 9 from the floor. Harry Bates with 4 points. Wyatt Hathaway, 13 points. 5 of 7 from the field, 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc. Rocco Chang with 4 points. Jeremiah Simeon, he's 3 out of 4 from the field. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. He's got 8 points and a good first half for Jeremiah. For 44 points. Well, this one going according to the script that we thought would play out. Had a pretty good idea. The Mustangs in a pretty even matchup with UMA, although UMA won the game in overtime. And last night's game, yesterday afternoon's game between the Nets and the Moose was a 2-point affair, 80-78. The Moose winning at the buzzer, nearly at the buzzer, 2.4 seconds left when Jonas Medfu hit his shot to win the game for the Moose. So we figured this matchup with the way the two other teams had played each other would be this way, and it certainly is. This has been a good contest, equal contest back and forth. So, a couple of minutes before, teams back out on warm-ups. We'll come back. We're warmed up. Hope you are. We're back for the second half after this.
Same thing as always. Pass the front of the net. Little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
Have you heard about free college?
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Recent high school graduates from the classes of 2020, 21, 22, and 23 can attend CMCC for free. The free college scholarship pays 2 years of tuition and mandatory fees. No income or age limits. What are you waiting for? It's free.
Leaving CM with no debt is going to set me up for my future.
Visit cmcc.edu/free for details.
Mustang pre-second half huddle breaking up. See it down with our huddle cam. Some more Mustang action this week. Wednesday, hockey against Colby. 8:40 puck drop over at Norway. Thursday, we'll have the NHTI makeup basketball game, women's, 6 o'clock start. Then Friday, men's basketball, 6 o'clock start. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hathaway over to Caldwell. That's a tough one. Thrown in the corner to Pollock. Caldwell off the break, rings it out. Bates kept it alive, but Calvin got it. Calvin puts it in and called on the travel. So the Mustangs don't score on their first possession. They've got their second one. Harry Bates had a teardrop he was hoping to put in, didn't go. So both teams struggling here a little bit. Jalen downshifts. He comes hard, gets contact, going to count the basket. Jalen Calvin. He'll get one to finish the three-point play. 17 points now for him. Pollock. Birmingham. Austin Caldwell. Half-court trap. Birmingham kicks it to Hathaway. He's open. Doesn't get it down. Hayes on the rebound. Hayes says, I don't need help. Calvin will finally come and get it. Coach Yu said, will somebody come help him? Watts. Top pop there. Ball's loose, fought for, and Birmingham will get it. Birmingham in the corner. Caldwell got an open look. Rings it in and out. Nothing will drop, but that one will. Birmingham with the follow-up. So Jackson stayed with it, put it home. Ties it at 46. Watts wants to go. Comes in, he gets stripped away by Birmingham. Caldwell's ahead of the pack. Going to lay it up and in. Jackson, Birmingham, back-to-back good plays there. Offensively and defensively for Jackson, Birmingham. Gives his team a 2-point lead. Watts wants to go clear the track, he says. Can't get it home. Tipped away by Birmingham. He's got it back. Bates cleared the board after the tip by Birmingham. No look pass. Comes back out to Pollock. Pollock, Birmingham. He's going to launch one downtown. That's offline. And Calvin with it. Fall away. Won't go. Comes Birmingham. We've said that name a lot this half. In the corner, Pollock a look. Rings out. Tyler Allen brings it down. Into the front court, Tyler Allen. As we said, Allen, high score first half with 18. He's got Birmingham on, and it's a good matchup here. He wants to clear out, and Jackson, Birmingham, is having an impactful second half here so far. Both sides. That was just a great defensive play against the high scorer for the Knights. And Allen got the position, drew the foul. Allen, token pressure, gets it back to Birmingham. Birmingham, Pollock thought about it. Birmingham now. They'll get it to Caldwell. Caldwell, Birmingham against the zone. Birmingham wants to go, beats it, spins, puts it up, won't go. Rebound, fought for. White shirts there. Caldwell's got it. Boston back over to Hathaway. Hathaway. Birmingham found the handle. Steps through, goes up. Some contact there. It's a free-for-all. Bing, bang, walla, walla, bing, bang inside. 48-46. The meek shall inherit the earth, but they shall not inherit the paint. That was thrown away. That's going to be a give to Hayes, and he'll put it up and in. Tied at 48. Pollock. Step through. Still loose. Shot clock at 15. Caldwell with a look outside. Long rebound. Pollock's got it. Stops, pops, bang! Cam Pollock. 50-48. Chris Marino going to come in the game. Coach Hughes saying, let's go. Let's get in motion. Calvin, nice pop, ties it up at 50. Fast and furious action here in the third. $15:40. Taking a look at huddle cam there. Mustangs gathered. It's off our main camera, I guess, right? Yeah. So we'll see you back here Wednesday. Not here. We'll be down at Norway Savings Maker, and Chris and I'll be on the call for that one. My voice will have a couple of days to recover. Get some updated stats here. Boston Caldwell with 15. High scorer for your Mustangs. Tyler Allen with 18 and Jalen Calvin with 19. Latest stats. Fresh off the printer. We're tied at 50. Pollock jumped over and received that in the front court. Comes out to Hathaway. Get the offensive spacing. Back to Birmingham. Birmingham through traffic. And Calvin comes out with it. Jalen Calvin, downshifts. Stops, pops, bang. Very impressive player. They call that one on the arm, and pretty obvious. The ball started up and then went sideways. Jonathan McLaughlin with the call. You can see it right here. Weaving through traffic. So Birmingham. Chance to close it to 1. Got that one to ring home. 52-51. Knights over the Mustangs. And this is what I think we're in for. So strap in for another 15 or so minutes. Calvin. Stops, pops. Iron. Loose rebound. Birmingham now. Gets it to Pollock. Pollock that stopped the pop. Won't go. And Celius with the rebound. Off to Marino. Jeremiah Simeon. As we said, a good first half for Jeremiah. He's in there digging in on the D. Through traffic and fouls on Hathaway. Blake Foster coming in. Rocco Chang coming in. Just the first on Hathaway. Nobody's in any foul trouble at all on either squad. The only one with 3 is Cam Pollock. Comes out deep. Caldwell almost got it. That's going to be a charge. Simeon took the charge. Simeon. Caldwell had a look, but they came right out on him. Rocco Chang. In the corner. Foster. Up, no. Rebounds loose, and not a lot of room to maneuver down there. Went off Malik. We're going to call a foul. We got it off the replay. Muncie Media to the rescue there on that foul call. Table didn't know who it was on, so Chris was looking at the replay, make sure we get it right. Officials did a good job checking. Might be an illegal screen there, but they let it go. Stolen away. Henry with the quick hands. Downtown. That was dialed up from Lewiston Auburn Bridge. 54-52. Chris will rack that one up. We'll show you that long-range dedication. Calvin trying to lull Malik Foster to sleep. Now Malik's coming up with it. Gives it off. Chang. Oop. Almost walked, had to get rid of the ball. Calvin with it. Fights his way through and ball's loose. Who's got it? Calvin finally scraping him up. Get the cape out. It's like James Brown during a 1960s concert. Handler's got to come out with the cape, get him out. Calvin Matt with a step back three on that. What a shot that was. And just like James Brown, a great recovery. Kenway dishes underneath and foul called, and Malik Foster's going to go. Watch it right here. Watch his step back. Okay. Some exciting offensive plays in this one. What a tilt this is. Malik Foster going to the line for 2. 1 point game. Knights. Chance to tie it here for Foster. And he does, tied at 55. Reno with it, Foster on him. Beats Foster off the dribble, sets one up, and nice dish inside to TJ Knight. TJ Knight took the charge. McGraw went in and out of control a little bit, and that's one of the things the officials look for is if you're out of control. 2 point lead for the Knights. They've got the basketball and the lead. Marino going to hand it off here to Calvin. Calvin dishes underneath into traffic. Birmingham with it. Out the other side comes Caldwell. He thinks about the three. Puts it up, won't go. And Wilson's going to get called on the foul. Says he wrapped him up underneath. Let's see. 3 black hold, okay. Wrapped him up like a baby, he said. Might have been my words. We'll see it right here. Yeah, you see it right there. Clearly. That's why replay's so good. Most of the time, these officials are right on stuff, and we get to prove it. Comes to Caldwell. He's going to take a little turnaround pop. Won't go. Rebound. Wilson keeping it alive as he does. Reno going to hold up. Chang on him. Rocco looking to dig in on the D. He gets picked, so Wilson's got to switch it over. He does. The take. Loose. Who's got it? Birmingham. Caldwell. A swoop. Up and in. Tipped. No good. Wilson fighting for the rebound. They got a muscle tussle royale going in there. Comes out to the Knights. Knights ahead. Laid up and in. Celios. 59-55. 4 point lead. Into traffic, a give and go, and lost. Calvin's got it. Chance for the Knights to get the biggest lead of either team in a long time. Calvin wants a tricky dribble. He does. He does a fadeaway, rolls it out, rebound. Chang comes out with it to Caldwell. Caldwell wants to go, steps through and lays it in. Boston Caldwell galloping like a stallion, even though he's a Mustang, and gets the finish there. We're going to see it right here. Watch him step through this defensive play, sky up, and lay it home. 2-point game, 32nd timeout. We'll stay right here with it. Well, we've had a great 2 days of basketball here from Kirk Hall. Been my pleasure to bring you all 8 games on the play-by-play. Got home last night. My wife said, hey, you sounded pretty good for an old guy. Well, that's good. Hanging with it here tonight. Voice holding up. Thank our support personnel. Chris Wheeler doing our production. Aspen Stevens running camera. Andrew's here running now. Andrew Severson. He said to me, Rob, you said more words this weekend than I was saying the whole year on all these games doing play-by-play. Updated stats. We thank them for that. Boston Caldwell up to 20 points. White Hathaway had 13 at the half. And that's where he stands, and he can come in and go off at any time. Jalen Calvin, 24 points, high game scorer. Tyler Allen, 18. Comes Calvin. He got through. Coach Yu says, well, they tried to tackle my guy. Hathaway back in now. Going to Wilson. Wilson wants to bang, puts it up, can't go. Tip in, up, and drops out, but almost a great tip in by Birmingham. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice ball number 2, Tyler Allen, his third, team 7.
Mustangs at 2 out of 4 from the line. Only 1 out of 7 in 3-point attempts here in the second half. Harry Bates will come in. Colin Wilson. So Birmingham two-point game on the cut. Tough taken out. Rocco Chain with the rebound. Here comes Birmingham. Calls out the offense. Looks to skip it, can't. Gets it to Chang. Now inside to Bates. Bates wants to go. Kicks it back to Hathaway for a 3. In and out, won't go. Running halfway down. Steal. Came to Rocco Chain. Inside to Hathaway, up and in. Good complimentary defense to offense to find the open guy, and it was Hathaway for the lay-in. Calvin with it. Bates was on him. Skipped inside. Bates got back on the help defense. It's in underneath for a long time. Up. Foul called. We're going to get Chang on the foul, I believe. So the foul went on Bates. Tied at 61. Up and good. Tyler Allen. Allen's got 20 points now. Here comes some pressure. 2-point lead. Chang back outside, all the way over to Hathaway. Hathaway. Chang goes. Swoops in. Rocco! What an attack by Rocco Chang on that one. Ties it at 63. Reno wants to go. Tough shot. And out of bounds. I'll try to cue that replay back up again. Great take by Rocco. Tied at 63. Hathaway's got an open look. White's got to keep shooting because he's getting them halfway down. Just halfway down and rolling back out. So he's getting good looks. They're trying to play total denial here on Calvin. Get a little sneaker duty here. Beats Pollock, but help defense comes back over here to Allen. Can't go. Birmingham's got a bushel full of rebounds. Cam Pollock's going to launch one long. Won't go. Calvin, the pass ahead. Great defense by Birmingham. Comes out the other side. Birmingham, coast to coast and lays it in. Jackson Birmingham. 65-63. Well, what a game Birmingham's had defensively and on the boards. He's got a bushel full of boards. He's got 8 rebounds in the game. Comes Calvin going. Puts up a dipsy-do, but he can't get it home. But it looked like it was going to end up being Mustang ball. But Tyler Allen would have played. This is the Rocco Chang. Chang. Money in the bank right there. Jeremiah Simeon back in the game. Boy, that's been a fun one. 6:42 left, and shall we say regulation. Calvin thought about baseline. Didn't get it off. Shot clock violation. Good defense on the inbound by the Mustangs. So Mustangs by 2. 6:39 left. Here comes the pressure. Kick back out. Hathaway thought about it. Now goes baseline. Pops it home. 67-63, 4-point lead. Condition going to come into this one. Knights haven't played as many guys. I think we're going to get a foul on the floor, and it won't be a shooting foul. It's only the 5th foul. 7 fouls on the Knights. Foul was on Birmingham, his 3rd. Watts muscles in, gets a call on Jeremiah Simeon. Well, we got quite an audience. I'm just looking quickly on Facebook. We got a good audience watching here tonight. Welcome to all of you. You're seeing a really good game. Welcome to any of the Knights fans watching. Your kids have played an impressive 2 days. Heartbreaking 2-point loss yesterday, but they bounced back with a very competitive effort here today, as we expected. These two teams match up well. Birmingham's been a force in a lot of ways. There's the cut inside, trying to get Chang, got knocked away. Birmingham muscles up, stole it. Hathaway wants to slow things down now. Mustangs up by 2. Birmingham will set things up. Fakes it deep. Inside. Simeon on the take. Oh, it rolled halfway down and out. My gosh. What a tough break. Calvin goes, and there was a big bump there. They let go. Loose. Hathaway's got it. On his own. Takes it hard. Puts it up and in. They'll let the play go. They're trying to draw the foul on Hathaway, but Wyatt with a fancy move to put it home. I think the Mustangs got away with a bump down here in the last possession. Been physical. Calvin, under 5 minutes left to play. He goes hard. He got rejected from behind, and foul's going to be called on Birmingham. I think that's his fourth. And Birmingham saying, I thought I got all ball. So that's 4 on Birmingham. So Jackson going to have to be careful. We look at it here. Boy, it looked like he got ball there. You see it at home, folks. And, hey, far be it from me to question officials. It's a tough, tough thing. There. Got some physical guys out there playing tough, hard-nosed basketball all night. So Rocco Chain will come out. Rocco's had a good game. Had the Rocco special there, that one swoop he had. Malik Foster back in. Calvin doing his normal thing, which is mid-20s for points. Got about 26 or so unofficially. Birmingham, got to be careful. Can't take the play control foul. Gets it off the Caldwell back to Birmingham. He's going to bring it back out. They're going to reset it. Malik right side now to Boston. Caldwell, here comes the cut. Birmingham will go and get fouled. Gets splattered against the paint. Two-point game, 4:34 left. Back-to-back tilts like this for the Knights. Mustangs had an easier tilt in their game yesterday, won it going away. Jackson Birmingham at the free throw line. Rings the first one home. Birmingham will get a second. Spins it home. 71-67. 4-point game. Every possession important as we hit the 4.5-minute mark. Glad he could join us here from Kirk Hall on Central Maine Athletics. Calvin drops it home. He's got a shooter's touch, that kid. Got a golden touch. Simeon almost out of control, almost lost it, kicks it back out here to Birmingham. In the corner goes to Hathaway. Wyatt comes back out. Caldwell. See if they can shake Boston loose for a three. 13 on the shot clock. On the take, goes in hard. Birmingham, and he's going to be fouled. So Hayes picks up his third. And gets quiet in here at Kirk Hall. First one's home. Birmingham doing a good job from the free throw line. Hit his last two. Hit 3 in a row now. Foul situation, 7 fouls on the Mustangs. 9 on the Knights. So next foul, Mustangs will be shooting 2. Comes Marino with it. Marino spins his defender, goes up hard, won't go, rebound up underneath and count the harm. It's Watts. Big guy underneath, got the rebound, got fouled. So a chance to make this a 1-point game. And he does. Good job by Watts, finishing the three-point play. Birmingham now. Birmingham want to go. Got it to Hathaway in the corner for a three. Won't go. Foster hustles back on defense and makes the block. Malik with the block. Hathaway back the other way. He takes it high, puts it up. Going to get fouled. Almost rolled it home. What a block by Malik Foster. Watch the hustle. And the athleticism. Blocked it, contained it, controlled it, and it led to an offensive opportunity down the other way. Hathaway with two. First one's good. Harry Bates getting set to check back into the game. Jeremiah Simeon will come out. Jeremiah, good solid game tonight. And Wyatt, cool, calm, collected. The gunner, Wyatt Earp Hathaway. 75-72. Could have figured Calvin's going to factor into this one, and sure he is. That's like a layup. Timeout. Be full timeout. Well, we can stay right with this one. Women's basketball Thursday night. Makeup game against NHTI. 6 o'clock start. Just the women's game. Friday we got men's basketball. Preceding those two games Wednesday night, we got Mustang hockey. Coach Canoin's got the boys playing great hockey. Coming off a win against St. Joe's. You saw here on CM Athletics on Friday night. Up-to-date stats. Thank you. Caldwell with 20. Wyatt Hathaway with 21 now. Jalen Calvin is 13 out of 26. He's got 32 points in the game. A 1-point lead. What a game this has been. You know, sometimes you build a game up, say, oh, there's going to be a competitive game and all that. Next thing you know, it's a 15-point game, and, you know, it ends up that way and all. And people say, what the heck was that guy talking about? He thought it was going to be competitive. Well, we told you this one would be, and it has been. Birmingham, a heck of a game for Birmingham. So many facets. Hathaway dishes inside to Bates. Bates goes up. Did he travel? Yes, they say he did. Just got bumped a little bit, and that caused the travel. Not enough to bump him for a foul. So Hathaway comes out. I think that's a foul situation. No, don't think so. Long three, going to be long. The rebound comes out long. Comes back to Calvin. Jalen Calvin goes, puts it up, puts it home. Gives his team the lead, 76-75 with 2:15 left. Execution time right here. Both ways. Birmingham. And thrown away. You let that go and dig in on D here. Hathaway back in. Calvin wants it. Wants people to get out of his way. He wants to take it. He does. He gets double, triple teamed. Is anybody open? They're squashing him pretty good in there. Long shot outside. Rolls out. Who else? Birmingham with the rebound. Comes down. Foster. Malik wants to go. Tried to dish it inside. Now we're going to get a foul called. 1 point lead for the Knights. 1:36 left on the clock. Shooting 1-1. So Hayes has not shot a free throw here in the game. But he's cool, calm, and collected and knocks that one home for a 2-point lead. Regardless of what happens, it'll be a single possession game. Will it be a 2-point or 3-point lead? B3. Jeremiah Simeon checks in. Comes Birmingham. Every possession important now. Caldwell, they'll swing it around. Birmingham goes up, got hit. Pretty clearly hit. Jackson Birmingham, 7 out of 8 at the free throw line so far. Part of the 11 points he has, 8 of them at the stripe. So you got the right guy there if you're the Mustangs. Eight out of 9. Cam Pollock in the game. Got them both. 1 point game. 1:20 left. Our clock official. Jalen Calvin. Got to figure he's going to factor into this possession in a big way, as he always does. They want to clear out for him. Malik Foster on him. They back Malik off. They're looking to make the help defense as they can. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Here he goes. Simeon switched out on him. The pop outside is good. One execution there. One-man game there. 3-point game. Looped inside. Up and too strong. You almost had a situation here you might need to think about fouling. It's a 3-point game. Might not get enough possessions here. But you certainly don't want to foul this guy, but he's going to be the guy with the basketball, and they'll get the foul. So 2 shots here. Jalen Calvin. A rare miss. Got that one all net. Knights take timeout. Reset the clock here for you in game situation. Both teams had 10 fouls apiece, so any free throws are 2 shots. 26.8 seconds left. Remember, our clock is tied in, so it's official. A 2-possession game. So the Mustangs don't need a 3. They need a quick make. Then they'll need to either get a steal or a quick foul. And they'd like to foul probably somebody other than Jalen Calvin. So that's what they'll be talking about with the strategy here. But whatever the Mustangs do, they want to do it quickly. And we've got to go the length of the floor, and we'll see if there's pressure established by the Knights. The Knights certainly don't want to foul. They don't want to give any scoring opportunities with nothing going off on the clock. So they're kind of token pressure it. Pollock will pick it up now. The clock will start. Comes Cam. They got it to Hathaway. Hathaway spins inside, and ball got loose. Knocked out. Let's see. It'll stay Mustang basketball with 12.6. Mustangs will take a timeout.
Hey, listen. They're finna try to do a backdoor. So let's
12.6 left. So Jalen Calvin coming over, taking charge of the huddle. He's telling his teammates exactly what the Mustangs are going to do. We see if he got it right. He was talking about watch a backdoor cut. Or whatever the Mustangs do, they got to do it quickly. We'll see if they put Harry Bates in maybe for a toss into Harry and see if they can't get something up and over the top. But got to make a basket. Clock will stop after made basket. Then they need a quick steal if they can get it, or a quick foul on the inbound. It's been a really good game. YSCC action. Hope you're enjoying it. Wherever you're watching from, both these teams have competed like crazy. Mustangs got the strategy you see in the huddle from Huddle Cam. What we got to do, Chris, is put a piece of tape on the floor like they did the floor down there and say, okay, during timeout, stand here so we can use that camera. So anyway, here we go. Hathaway to inbound. See if they come right back to him. Get a Boston Caldwell. Pollock is going to launch. Back outside. Caldwell for three. Got it! And timeout quickly called. 3.4 seconds left. We've got a 1-point game. Well, not the way they drew it up, but the way it worked out, pretty good. So your situation, 3.4 seconds left, a 1-point game. 10 fouls, so we're over the limit. You're going to shoot 2. Knights will have to go from the far side of the court all the way up. Mustangs will likely pressure the ball, try to get a steal, no steal, quick foul. So we'll see how the strategy plays out. So Malik Foster, Cam Pollock, Kinray's in for D, and big man's going to pressure the ball. Mustangs are trying to sub in. So they got Jalen Calvin at the free throw line. He was 1 or 2 with his last attempt there. If he hits 2, it's a 3-point game. First one drops home. Subs coming in. Hathaway comes in for his long-range shooting. Mustangs will likely take a timeout on a made free throw. A miss. See what they do. It's a made one, so we'll get a timeout. Knights are trying to make sure they match up. So you got 3.4 seconds left. You get time to get down the floor and get yourself a decent three. As long as you handle the ball smartly in the backcourt, you'll see some night pressure for sure. So we'll see if there's a miracle finish for the Mustangs. They'll need some Mustang magic here. Knights were on the other end of this in the game yesterday where they lost at a buzzer. They can't lose at a buzzer unless you follow a three-point shooter, and this won't happen. So get your three-point shooters in Caldwell and Hathaway out there. Got to think one of those two guys is going to take the shot. Coach Hughes up and at him. Comes in. Timeout. So they're going to put it back to 3.3 is what we're hearing. So they had the play just to get it in the front court. So they took one tick off the clock. A catch, a predetermined set timeout by Coach Gagne. Watch it right here. Watch the clock tick down, 3.4. Catch, timeout. Impossible for the clock operator to be that quick. You just can't. You can't be that quick. So good officiating. So now plenty of time for three. The obvious three-point shooters. Wyatt Hathaway. Boston Caldwell. And you got time to dribble a little bit here. Wait a minute. Some discussion at the table. We're trying to lean into it and see what it is. Yeah. So the Mustangs took their final timeout there. That's what that was all about. Katrina Bates says, get the magic out for the Mustangs. They need some Mustang magic right here. Got to figure they're going to run a play for either Hathaway or Caldwell for a three. These are plays that you have on your practice sheet that you run again and again and again at the end of practice. In these situations, you put 5 seconds on the clock. You put 3 seconds on the clock. You run that play. So this is not anything coach has drawn up that's new. It's one of the plays that they run. He's just reinforcing where everybody's supposed to go and what they're supposed to do. This is for overtime. Pollock, Hathaway, Birmingham. Birmingham runs through. Hathaway. Hathaway with it, gets it off, and won't go. Didn't get a clean entry, and Hathaway with a good, decent look there, just couldn't get it as he was in traffic, so that'll end it. We'll take a look at the final play here again. The entry pass wasn't as smooth in as I think they wanted it to be, and we'll take a look at it in slow motion. Birmingham ran through. I think they wanted to spin it to Hathaway down the side, and that didn't work out. Hathaway came back and got it. Had a decent look at it. Couldn't get it to go home. So we'll take a look at the final stats here tonight. I want to thank Zach Mann for doing a great job on the paper stats, as online stats had some problems with. Let's take a look at Vermont State University. Back-to-back tough games for them, and they got one out here. Romel Watts with 7 points. Tyler Allen with 20. Jalen Calvin, 39 points. Lavelle Hayes, 4 points. Chris Marino with 5. Brennan Celius with 4 points. TJ Knight with 4 points. Total of 83 points for the Knights. For the Mustangs, Cam Pollock finishes with 2. Colin Wilson with 2. Boston Caldwell with 23 points. Jackson Birmingham, 13 points. Harry Bates with 4. Malik Foster had a point. Wyatt Hathaway, 21 points. Walker Chain with 6 points. Jeremiah Simeon with 8 points. Edge Nutrition Player of the Game for a great all-around effort. Boy, he really made some plays on both ends of the floor out there. Jackson Birmingham, impact on this game from the defensive end as well as the offensive end. Not a lot of points, 13. 9 out of 10 of those came from driving to the paint, into the paint. He was 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Had 9 defensive rebounds, 11 overall, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. So Jeremiah Simeon, our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Well, that's going to wrap up 2 great days of basketball here from Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College. For our production crew, Chris Wheeler doing a great job on all 8 games, producing these games for us. Andrew Sevenson, Aspen Stevens on our camera. I'm Rob Munzing. We'll see you Wednesday night for hockey, as we'll be over the Norway Savings Bank Arena for a big game, as Colby will be in to take on your Mustangs. 8:20 puck drop. We'll be there for that one, and then Thursday and Friday, basketball back here at Kirk Hall. Till then, everybody, so long.